Kamako International, the health and wellness company, has announced that sales of its products through Coles supermarkets are booming. Anthony Noble, Kamako International CEO, joins me now. Anthony, thanks so much for your time. We are all focusing on trying to get healthier and better. Tell us what you're seeing with some of your products going off the shelves, flying off the shelves.
Yeah, thanks very much for having me. We're seeing some really strong growth in the first 8 weeks since we launched our new range of products in Coles. I mean, the spearhead of that is our ready-to-drink product. So it's a product called Taki Mai Kava shot. It's a pure kava cold-pressed juice product, ready to drink. So it's our first ready-to-drink offering in the Australian market, and it's doing very well with more than 4,000 units sold last week in that cycle. That's on the back of our e-commerce side of the business, which has been our main focus, which has been growing month on month, and we're seeing around about 11,000 per month of sales through that e-commerce channel as well. So Australians are definitely drinking kava instead of alcohol.
Well, I guess just tell us a little bit more about what you're doing, what the product is. Obviously, a lot of demand, as you say, from Coles.
Yeah, so our products are all based on noble Fijian kava, which is a root of a plant. It's probably people might have seen it when they went on holidays to Fiji, served in a big wooden bowl in a traditional way. We make products which are powdered drinks as well as nutraceutical capsules, as well as this new ready-to-drink juice product from kava. And it's really, it serves the same purpose in Fijian society as alcohol does in our society. A lot of people are turning away from alcohol. And kava is a great alternative. It's very low in calories, doesn't give you a hangover, and it's a natural alternative to relax at the end of the day.
So it's sort of being used, I guess, in some ways as well as anti-anxiety, also helping people sleep better. With what you're doing at Kamako, just talk us through, I guess, your foray into this wellness area, which is very much growing at a rapid rate.
Yeah, so there's 6 drugs inside the kava root called kava lactones, and broadly they do 3 things. They're GABAergic, which is similar to what alcohol does, makes you feel relaxed. They're also weakly interacting with the cannabis receptors, so they stimulate the endocannabinoid system in the same way cannabis might. And they do have an effect called MAO, enzyme inhibition, which is similar to the effect of Xanax. So they're effectively a way to relax. They have that similar relaxing and sleepy effect that you would get from other products, but obviously with an anti-anxiety effect rather than some of the other natural alternatives that can be more pro-anxiety, if you get my point. So we think it's a really responsible and great alternative for people that want to stop drinking or want to relax in a way that isn't as deleterious on their health as alcohol. And obviously a huge product of national importance to the people in the Pacific. So a big part of our Vulvale family friendship with the Pacific, this trade of kava into Australia, which really is booming.
There's a lot of focus on the sober curious movement, and in fact some calls now that alcohol should actually come with warnings regarding whether or not it can cause cancer and the like. How much further do you expect your industry to grow due to demand?
Yeah, I mean, the best way to look at this is from the demographics. We know that about 30 to 35% of people under the age of 30, both in Australia, the US and the UK, all have chosen to have a lifestyle without alcohol. So that's about a third of people. If you look a little bit younger than that, at people under the age of 18, that sort of 13 to 15, 18-year-old range, that number could be as high as half the population that don't want alcohol as part of their life. So I think, a lot of people look at the older generation and the way that they've used alcohol, and it's not something that people want to take forward into their life. So we talk about a consumer group called the Lifestyle of Health and Sustainability Consumer Group, and they definitely are embracing natural things like kava. I mean, our kava shot has 5 calories, more potassium than a banana, no carbs. It's really, it gives you the same relaxing effect as having a beer with really none of those, metabolic or hangover kind of negatives.
And we mentioned Coles, obviously a key channel for you. What about the e-commerce space? What are you seeing, or how are you using that space?
Yeah, e-commerce is our primary way of marketing the products, both here in Australia and in the US. We also have a global flagship store on Alibaba's Tmall in China. Our main way of engaging with consumers is on social media through the Meta channel. So that's your Instagram and your Facebook. We haven't put the foot into TikTok, but we're thinking about it. And we try to be as funny as possible and light. And, kava's great fun. It's, something that is relaxing and makes people feel good. So we sort of try to keep it light, but also really hit the benefits very hard so people can understand just what a difference it can make for them compared to what they might be doing with other things that are not as healthy.